Hi, everybody. Thanks for joining. Today, what we'll be talking about is relationships in romantic relationships. Um, I think a lot of people out there are struggling in finding the right person. Some of you guys are scared, some of you guys are afraid of getting screwed again. What I will bring to your attention is if you look at your past experience and you take the good out of it and you learn, you take them as an experience and you learn from them, you'll know, okay, for example, I couldn't stand that jealousy. So what you don't want is a person who's jealous. So you're already a front forward for the next relationship. So what you have to formulate, because you have to understand one thing before we go any further, is that the brain, the way it works, and the subconscious at the back does not understand negation. Therefore, when you say, I don't want someone jealous, what your subconscious understand is, I want someone jealous. So you really have to be careful on what you want and how you phrase it and how you ask for it. So in this case, for example, if you don't want someone that's jealous, what you want is somebody who's confident about themselves, somebody who respects themselves, right? So those are the things. If you don't want someone who's lying to you, then you want someone who's honest, who's truthful. You see the difference? It's very important to ask for the right things. And don't be shy of doing a list of what you want. The more you read it, the more you start feeling it. But once again, I'll bring back to, I don't know if you guys watched the video Love, but I'll invite you to watch it. But one of the things that I'm talking in that video is the connection that we have, 1 to 10. And if you understand that and you practice that, then you'll understand how it works. The main thing in all of it is to make sure that you love yourself first. You have to be good in yourself, feel good in your skin, feel good about yourself, and love yourself. If you love yourself, automatically you will respect yourself more and you'll have a lot more confidence. And when you're going forward into looking into a relationship, you are confident about yourself. Therefore, you'll be trusting your judgment, your own judgment to begin with. You'll also be trusting your gut feeling. Oh, I don't feel that person, that's the right one. Walk away. Because a lot of us, what we do is, even though we have a feeling that it's not the right person, we have to go and investigate. Maybe you're too hard on that person. Maybe you're too hard on yourself. Maybe you're missing the whole picture. Maybe it could be the right person. But if your guts are telling you that it's not, most likely it isn't. So walk away. And like I said, if you do work on yourself and love yourself first and feel confident and respect yourself, you will feel confident of finding that right person for you. And you'll also feel confident about walking away from someone who's not good for you. And those are little tricks, little body language that you can pick up is pay attention on how they are. Pay attention on how they behave. Pay attention on the smile, on their sparkle in their eyes. Pay attention on how genuine they are. And like I said, a lot of the time, if not all the time, you are able to pick those qualities. And the worst thing that can happen is that you walk away from someone who should have been the right one, or could have been the right one. But if you're walking away and that person doesn't come back into your life, then it wasn't the right one. So don't feel guilty about it. It's about making sure you're finding the right person that goes with you. And when you ask, you can go very specific. But if you go into a general idea of what you really want, what you really need, and open your mind and your heart to someone that you may not, or a quality that you may not be aware of, those things can come 10 times better than you expected. See, it's all about trusting yourself first. And sometimes the past experience teach people that don't trust yourself. But if you go back in your past and you look at all the experiences that you've been through and you start analyzing them, what you're going to find is you had signs in there that was telling you walk away, that you didn't pay attention. Why? There's a lot of reason why. But the main goal is not to punish yourself for the past, but really look forward for the future, knowing and acknowledging the past that you have or that you had, and that taking the best experience out of it and looking at the not so good experience and looking at how can you make them better next time. What did you miss along the way? What did you close yourself to along the way? And I'm talking very general here. There are people where the, it goes outside of what I'm saying, but generally speaking, except those exceptions, you can relate to that. And when you start analyzing your own life, you'll be able to relate to it, and you'll be able to go and say, yes, I had a feeling that person was not good for me, but I went through it anyways. Why? The why doesn't really matter unless you want to know why you've done it, and look at that reason and maybe change it, maybe get it better. Like, understand the why in the sense where, okay, well, why did I accept jealousy? Well, maybe because I was not confident enough for myself. Maybe I didn't love myself enough. That kind of reason is good because it's about yourself, it's about changing yourself, getting better. But if you look at your past and you're blaming others, stop. Stop right there. Blaming others will not change anything. It makes you a victim. If you take charge and take responsibility of your own actions, then you have a chance to control your life. Be in charge. So on that note, I hope that those little tools help or will help you towards a better relationship and finding it. Also with the same idea in mind, if you want to evaluate the relationship that you're in right now, if you're questioning yourself. If you're not questioning yourself, don't. But if you are questioning yourself, maybe do the same kind of idea and go back and analyze little things and see, what you can get better, what you can change to a certain point. The second thing that I'm going to be talking about in the next video is about while you're in a relationship, how to keep that relationship going the good way. So on that note, I hope you enjoyed this video, and thanks for watching again, and I love you guys. Ciao.